You're watching Eagle News America. I'm Alan Basoyahe in Los Angeles. Several stories from the Lone Star State tonight. Governor Greg Abbott is urging President Biden and Vice President Harris to designate Mexican cartels as foreign terrorist organizations. Bureau Chief Jane Kathleen Gregorio with this story and more.
Thank you, Alan, and howdy from the Lone Star State. On Thursday, Texas Governor Greg Abbott sent a letter to President Biden and Vice President Harris urging the federal government to designate Mexican drug cartels as foreign terrorist organizations. The letter included a background document detailing how these drug cartels clearly meet the three-part test required for the designation. The letter reads, "As Governor of Texas, I urge you to take immediate action to combat the dangerous and deadly Mexican drug cartels. These cartels bring terror into our communities. They smuggle narcotics and weapons into the United States to fund their illegal enterprises. They force women and children into human trafficking, enriching themselves on the misery and enslavement of immigrants. They murder innocent people, including women and children. These Mexican drug cartels are foreign terrorist organizations, and it is time for the federal government to designate them as such." This marks the fourth letter issued by the governor to the Biden administration regarding the southern border humanitarian crisis, with previous letters, questions, and concerns thus far gone unanswered by the president and vice president. Meanwhile, in response to drought conditions in Texas for the month of April, the governor also issued a disaster declaration on Thursday, naming 73 counties whose significantly low rainfall and prolonged dry conditions continue to increase the threat of wildfire across these regions. The drought conditions pose an imminent threat to public health, property, and the economy. In other news, nominations for the 2021 Star of Texas Awards are being accepted from now until June 15, 2021. These awards recognize peace officers, firefighters, emergency medical first responders, and federal law enforcement who were killed or seriously injured in the line of duty. The nominations are now open and must be received by the governor's office on or before June 15th. Private citizens who were seriously injured or killed while attempting to help a peace officer, firefighter, or emergency medical first responder perform their duties can also be nominated. Governor Abbott stated, "The Star of Texas Awards are a way for Texans to show our gratitude to those who serve. It is an honor to recognize these brave men and women who put themselves in danger in the name of public safety. To be eligible for the 2021 award, the incident must have occurred between September 1, 2003 and June 15, 2021. The nomination form can be accessed through the governor's office website at gov.texas.gov. Meanwhile, hope you are staying safe and healthy there in your part of the country. In Corpus Christi, Texas, I'm Jane Kathleen Gregorio, Eagle News. We live in interesting times. Back to you, Alan.
Jane, thank you so much for that report. We want to jump straight into what we'll be discussing a little bit later about National Banana Day. And so, same exercise here. Give us one word about your subject, and I'll try to guess it based on something I've experienced.
My one word clue is ears.
Ears. Ears, as in these things.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, for me, what drives me bananas is when I'm talking to someone, but then they point at their ear as if they have a Bluetooth earbud in their ear and say, and they give me the hand and say, "No, I can't talk to you right now." But just in my gut, I have a feeling they're talking to no one. So I believe that is what drives you bananas, people who don't want to talk to you. How did we do?
Well, I would have to say my answer is quite different from yours, but I can empathize with how you're feeling, Alan.
Sorry, Jane, I didn't hear that part. My earbud was malfunctioning. Something along the lines you said that I was right. In any case, Jane, I can't wait to hear from you more later. Thank you for your report.
Thank you, Alan.
Unaccompanied migrant children